Okay. Clement is calling from NTA Road. Hi, Clement. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon, Didi.
Hi, Clement.
Okay. So let me start like this. Now, the core job of a parent protect that girl or that boy by all means, no matter the evil that you have committed. Protect as in ensure that even if they make it to the police station, ensure that the police do not jail, put themselves or spend at the court. Anyhow you want to do it, just make sure as a parent protect them. That is what parents are doing now. I called Jude in the morning and I said something very important. Mothers, right, help their boy child who is having an erection in the morning to help them calm down so that that child will not go out and misbehave, so that they will not bring disgrace to their home. So to cover up that atrocity or teach that child that it is normal for a boy at your age to go through this, that is you are getting matured or into boyhood and all that. They help that child. So Gigi, I don't know how to put it. Perhaps I lack the better word to say, but I just want you to know that it's not going to be rosy, or rather, we'll keep hearing things like this in future.
Okay.
We'll keep hearing things like this in future. Just ensure that that boy, that girl, do not make it himself. Even if that child is caught red-handed, do what you can, make a connection. And it's so bad. It's so bad.
All right. Thank you, Clement. Tammy from Amechi Drive. Welcome, Tammy. How do you do?
Oh, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tammy. Talk to me.
Okay, this is my first time.
First time caller. We're so pleased to have you join us. Go ahead.
Okay, now your is very interesting. Good as much as yes, it's because these days to train the child, not because the child has one bigger prepared, because first their own have feel the responsibility of bringing up their child better. If you can recall, our parents in those days, they did what we can term handing down culture, moral values from their parents. My mother did go to a formal school, but moral and values learned from her. As well as was born and bred in the village, you still what is so stupid now. Now you see that because we are the current.
Tammy, your line is breaking. I can hardly make out anything you're saying. Could you please check your line and call back, please?
Okay,
Maybe it's your phone.
Can you
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, this is a lot better, I guess.
Okay, I said in our days, our parents did what they called handed down culture or values and morals. As I am right now, there's a certain level of money I'll spend. My mother would ask me questions, despite the fact that things are difficult in the land. Now you find parents that are so negligent and so lazy in keeping up with how their children and how their words fare. You see a boy child or a girl child coming back home with stuff that he or she cannot afford, and you say, you just accept that person with your white arms open. Now, because we have social media right now, it is your duty as a parent to monitor what your child does on social media. It is your duty. The fact that you have DSTV or GoTV, it's your duty to ensure that the channels your kids would, from a tender age, it's being monitored by you, the parents. Even when they grow up as teens, you have the responsibility of being a friend to your child. But you find out that because of most of the time, parents have relegated these responsibilities to their nannies. Now, the schools too, some schools too are not also helping us too. They are negligent. They don't give the best attention to the children. They are only concerned about how much money they want to make.
Okay.
And parents too, when some schools discipline their word, they don't go back to say, "Oh, thank you."
Okay, thank you so much, Tammy. Zion from Jare, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
The parenting of parents and the parenting of kids not changed. Nothing changed. The truth is this. Most of the children does not have the DNA of their father. That is the problem.
You know, I was expecting parenting of these days to be a lot easier, a lot better, and a lot more effective. You know why? These are the days where we have people come up to call themselves parental coach. We have people organizing classes for people who want to be intentional parents. We have materials available, books, videos on how to be good parents. As a matter of fact, I came across one of them, something about mother and daughter. It's a book about parenting, and it's supposed to help the mother navigate through life with the daughter and guide the daughter through life on different areas you can possibly think of. So these materials are available. Is it that people read them and don't put them to use? Now that's on one hand. You say there is social media. There is the mass media as well. I was expecting that when you go on social media, you would see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You would see the ugly, like the story I shared with you about a teenager or teenagers who were arrested for armed robbery. It's supposed to serve as an eye-opener for parents to be more intentional. True or false? Why don't we have that in this day and time? John from Alu, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon. How do you do?
Yeah, the topic we are is a very sensitive topic, and I want to also contribute. And on parenting, when we talk about parenting, even in this our generation, it's very difficult. Unlike the olden days. Because I remember when I was growing up, I met my senior one. There was a time when they came home to our village to see my mom. They just saw a cane, a wooden cane, on top of the roof. And they were scared, even when they have married, born children, because of what the discipline they passed through. But you can't see that again now. Look at children these days. Even when you hear a cane, you want to discipline them, they will start laughing at you. Why? Because of social media. They have exposed to social media, and because of that, their heart is very hardened. And I want to tell you the truth, it takes God's intervention. If not, talking about only the parents and others to take care of them and to bring them up in the fear of the Lord, it is going to be really, really difficult, except God intervenes. But I want to also advise all parents, no matter what.
All right, we need to go on a commercial break. Stay tuned.
For more talk, news and sports, stay tuned to Nigeria Info.
pointing accusing fingers at social media. My argument is simple. If we were raised by good parents that in turn made us good and responsible adults, why are we not transferring the same kind of training and upbringing to the ones that are children to us? I don't know if you get where I'm coming from. Yes, they say we had it better with the kind of parents we had in time past. Now, their parenting made us better. Why are we not transferring some of those patterns? Why are we not adopting, I beg your pardon, some of those patterns to raising our own children? If it worked then, how come it's not working now? What seems to be the problem? What is the peculiar challenge that parents are facing in recent times? Is it more difficult to appropriately parent children now than it was then? I would read some of your messages before the 1 o'clock hour. Permit me to do so quickly. Starting with the message on Facebook. Where was it again? Okay, you know what? I'll sort that out. Let me start with your WhatsApp messages then. Good afternoon, Didi. Didi, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. I never knew you could sing like that. Indeed, great is mercy of God. Thank you. Didi, parenting these days is really, really difficult compared to our days. Oh, this is jet age. It's something else. Children are now wiser. You see a child of 10 years with a phone. You collect the phone, they'll still meet their peers to connect them to internet. Technology is affecting parenting, Didi. Joshua Ubang from Transamadi. Steve from Oginiba say, good afternoon. This is totally different to used to be in the last century. This is tied to the rapid advancement in technology, westernization, civilization, and rapid loss in morals. While there are materials and guidelines online for parenting, there are no one-size-fits-all method of parenting. First, all parenting Gen Zs. First of all, parenting Gen Z is difficult nowadays because parents to be obtuse, similarly slow to adapting to the reality of things. In the past, parents were the first teachers, but now parents are more like the substitute teacher. The internet, school teachers and friends seem to be the forefront runners in shaping a child. In the past, parents were the obeyed without questioning. Today, you must earn the right to obey as a parent. Children are gradually becoming subtly recalcitrant, and you must be viewed as a friend and confidant aside being a parent to control the lives of your children. Finally, today's parents are even out of morals. Our Gen Z parents don't even understand what parenting is because adequate morals and values have been lost. In the event of that, it is now a continued circle of diminishing morals and values. Let me stop here. And I think I would stop here as well. I'm trying to search for that Facebook message. I hope I find it before Constance walks into the studio for trending stories. Just allow me. The network is not being nice. So you know what? We'll come back to all your messages, both on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and on Twitter after the break. Keep the phone numbers handy. They are the same, 0817-923-0002 and 0003. It's still Nigeria Info. Just stay tuned.
Nigeria Info. Nigeria. I'm listening.